Okay, we're back with more Thea, the Awakening. Last we left off, we're on our second save file, because the first save file I game overed. I'm currently trying to build more stuff in the town. I gotta get gathering gear for one character and crafting gear for one character. I need to find string so I can build a well, and I have not found any string yet. I don't think string is something that I can guarantee. Not discovered a single place where it can be gathered. Yeah. Could maybe try expanding this to one of these guys because I think they also count as string. It's just the further down the tech tree you go, you're using a more expensive resource for something that's cheaper. Let's try spider silk to see if the amount that's added to my inventory is enough to build. We want to look at construction. Not enough resources for the well still, huh? Yeah, I would need to find more spider silk. So let me see if the tech tree projects where I might find some. There's some. Okay. So we need to send an expedition that away. So let me produce one here. Hold on. Let's go. Oh, is it like actually super close? That's pretty close. Anyway. You guys, how are you doing? You're alive. And you've got an okay count of supplies. So let's pass the turn here.
Travelers passes by your village. You exchange basic supplies and talk. Because of your kindness, they tell you of a herbalist living in a solitary hut out in the wilderness. They say she can cure any poison and even heal wounds, for a price, of course. They give you a map to the herbalist's hut and depart on their journey.
Thanks, travelers. That's nice of you. Production complete. Got some level ups from people in the town. And from some of the warriors, which is nice. I think we established that the string I'm looking for is up here somewhere. Now, I also think I have a way to... Yeah, it's like down through this way. There's another one there. So that should be fine. I think I have everyone just generating resources automatically over here, so I don't need to reassign anyone. This guy is doing fine. He's getting vegetables, he's getting wood all on his own. We need to get one more thing of gathering tools and one more thing of crafting tools, but I don't have the resource. I do have the resources to make gathering tools. Why don't I do that? Some wood. But I have to waste my string to do this. I don't know that I want to do that. Just confirming that I still can't make a well, right? Yeah, because I need 25, jeez. Okay, well, they're all assigned and fine.
You lose your footing and fall into a really deep ditch. You
Oh,
quickly
God.
realize you are not alone and that you have fallen into a viper's nest.
I don't know that I can do a 3-skull fight. I might be able to do a physical test. I think I have a way to filter for specific ones, right? Challenge physical. Alright, so... That's okay. Mostly strength-based, it looks like. So Naslava's gonna get her ass kicked, but everybody else might be alright. Let's see how it goes. Try to climb out before the snakes get you. That's an okay roll, actually. So we'll keep that. 17 and 10 damage, you say? Okay. Adds to the defense battle when it enters the battlefield. Any of these folks are not going to die if I put them out there. But if they get surrounded, it could be bad news bears. Shield ally, unfortunately, the best I can do is a 1. Counter offense would be nice. I think these guys are definitely less than 7, less than 10 rather. Yeah, that's probably the best use of my turn, actually. It's too bad I didn't get to go first, because I could have gotten rid of their first card there. Then they're going to play tactics cards. I have to hope that the other tactics card is a 4 or a 5 or a 4, which it might not be. It was a 4. All right, that makes my life much easier. And I get to play the rest of my cards now. So I can confuse that card so we can all do damage in the first round, which seems not terrible. Or I can have him get closer, which means he'll get to do damage in the second round. Shield ally is not really going to help, so... Equal to or lower than, yeah, let's confuse. Reduce the damage that I'm taking. Alright, so Isbillet should hit this card, I think. Yep. Cool. So that should significantly reduce the damage that we take. And I don't think damage from physical challenges is actual damage. I don't think they, like, accrue a wound from it or anything. And we can still hit the cards that got discarded. We'll have to do one more round, but we basically won this. We want her to be in the... Oh shit, she's still out. Naslava's still in the offense pile. We should be fine, though, I think. Let's counter offense right off the bat, and then we just play everyone, right? And they should be able to kill it, because it doesn't actually get to go. Which is, like, the dream. Game systems are very clever. I'm excited to eventually get around to playing Thea 2 to see how they've adjusted some of these ideas.
You managed to climb up before the snake's attack.
Us of Dexterity adds 5 Dexterity for a set number of turns. Well, that's cool. Okay. So we want to walk down. Let's see. That's the tile we want. Should be able to gather, right? Rest and gather resources. Cost of movement points. She's okay at gathering, but not great. Oh man, this is gonna take a minute. We need to bring some gatherers out here, I think. Golly. And the rest of them aren't helping enough to speed things up here. I guess they could just camp there repeatedly. I don't know how much resource actually gets generated in the process. We could try splitting off another expedition of gatherers, although then they're not getting food, which is a bad thing. Maybe if I just send them out temporarily to go help. Manamir, it's just you, buddy. Just don't get into a random battle and die. You're gonna have a bad time. I do like all the rewards it gives you for bringing a variety of food. That's clever. Alright, dude. It's like right up here. Because he can make it in a single day, so that's nice. Emerge expeditions, that would be great. Beautiful. Don't want to break camp. Want to continue to camp. And want you to help. That's more like it. 2 turns. We'll get a 7. So we'll have to sit here. I might be able to speed things up a bit if I add a couple more people. No, not appreciably. Alright. Y'all keep doing your thing. What does this say? Villagers idle. I think they're just talking about these guys not helping. It's fine. Enemy has been spotted. 4 malicious spiders. How are we doing over here? It should be one more turn, right? Yeah. And I think that's still not enough to make the well, but gets us a little bit closer. +7 spider silk. We're generating meat automatically. Still takes 2 turns at a time. So they have 7 spider silk. And my town has how much? Not enough, I know, but it has to be all on the same stack. So this would be 16. We're gonna be gathering for a minute here. I should send Mieszko out too. I won't be getting food for a bit, so hopefully I can just knock this out. Let's give him a little bit because we're gonna merge expeditions. He just needs to be able to survive the short trek. Hopefully spiders don't attack us, you know? Join, inspect, gather, you should help. It's not getting us extra days here. And throwing some randos on there isn't terribly helping, but the spillover might get us an extra day overall. Let's see. Yeah, so a little bit of spillover might end up making a difference. You stupid spiders. I think I'll just auto-resolve it. This is a level 1 encounter. Yeah, no problem. They dropped some nuts. Thanks, guys. Uh-oh, this could be bad. Yeah, I'd say these guys are not good defenders, but turned out okay. Bone spike armor. Ooh, and they dropped some spider silk. I think that's almost exactly the amount of spider silk that I needed also. Let me check. We still have one more day on this? Ah, geez. It's too bad. They're overkilling this by a bunch. I might leave them there just so that we end up with more spider silk. New child.
One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Right, because kids in this game are a resource. I think I need more gatherers, especially if I'm going to be sending people out to find stuff.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage.
You have lost a child. You have gained Mulata.
The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
Good job, kid. Okay, so I get my extra free day here by staying one more day. Let's just do that. That's fine. She is now an idle villager. So let's put her on food duty, which takes her 2 days to do. Only takes her 1 day to do wood. Okay, we probably need to make tools for her. Let's see. Our current crafters are making cooked greens, right? Could get them to make a gathering tool, though. But I think we already established that requires... So I guess I can use this instead. Primary material, secondary material, and some wood. And we can use some wicker. My fear, though, is that I might need some of these for making the well, so I'm going to wait to do that. This team is still finishing their last build here. So now let's send them home and maybe fight these skeletons. Okay. Break camp. Move back to Astoya. Although we're like 1 tile away because of breaking camp. Oh, no, we can fit in. Perfect. Rejoin the settlement. Fantastic. Okay. Which automatically rejoins all the stuff. And now we can build a well, finally, which produces a random resource every tick, every day, which might get us some highly useful resources. Maybe, hopefully. Add random resource every turn. Beautiful. So to build this, we want to assign all of our builders. Get it down to 6 days to build. Yikes, that's still a lot of time. Nobody's making cooked greens, but that's okay. Mieszko can get vegetables once per day. Good. I think Naslava is pretty good at getting herbs. She's okay at getting herbs. She could be better. And everybody else is assigned. I probably want to create a new expedition here to fight the undead to the south, so let's grab people that are not currently assigned to shit. The rest of y'all can stay here. I should see if any of this gear is better than what they currently have equipped. I'm not sure. That is worse than what he has. It is also... Okay, the bone armor sucks. Got it. I guess it weighs less, which is maybe the advantage in some of these cases. And it has a +1 dexterity skill, which is kind of neat. Oh, it's actually an upgrade, and it weighs less. Wonderful. You'll love to see it. How about shields, though? Oh, she has a two-handed weapon. That's a button, not a shield. Okay. Alright, so we need to give them some resources here. Let's send about half the food out. We don't want to send children. They're just going to die because children are bad at this kind of a thing. Don't have a lot of firewood because I spent a bunch on building the well and other things, so. Y'all. I've already done all your movement for this turn. Try to clean up the nearby enemies, I suppose. Undead filth must be slain. As long as it's level 1, I'm just gonna auto-resolve. Mushroom soup and a round shield. More spider silk and a blunt greatsword, which probably isn't good, I would guess. Uh-oh. Spiders coming for my town there. Short pike, which actually could be an upgrade. Let me check. I think I might already have a couple people equipped with one. Oh, wrong. That was like, why am I so confused? Expedition 1, here we go. 5 damage is not very good on the pike. What about the blunt greatsword? 6 damage, okay. Check the wooden shield too for those of them that don't have two-handers. Like her. Okay. Cool.
2 of your fellow villagers decided to get married, and since times are dire, it is more important than ever to cherish such occasions. Wedding celebrations last for 7 days, and it is customary to make sure everyone takes part.
And we lost a bunch of food to it.
As followers of Velez, you honor some elder traditions.
Yeah, that's
perhaps
cool.
reaching back to the days of the elves. The young couple swears their oaths under an ancient oak tree, citing, "Our souls, reborn in these mortal coils, have found their missing halves. And from 2 incomplete spirits, they will now become one, stronger and immortal. The newlyweds are then blessed by Velez. Only then do the usual libations, with an excess of food, strong spirits, and plenty of naked dancing through the night, proceed and last for many nights."
Celebrations take a toll on everyone. You must see how well you did against the inevitable alcohol poisoning and upset stomachs. Fortunately, my expedition wasn't in town to help with this, so... Alright. I drew the absolute worst possible offensive hand, so let's try a reshuffle here. That's... Also, I didn't get the 2 good characters. Okay. I do have a first action. Counter tactic. I don't think any of this stuff is going to be 2. They're all going to have to get closer, I think. 4 maybe. But I kind of just have to use this blindly and hope. Oh, lucky me. Okay. I can't confuse any of it. A lot of these folks have a leech effect or some other kind of defensive effect. Only those 7, 13. He does more damage, so we'll put him out, I guess. Way to tank some damage. Sobior is gonna get a hangover, I think. I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. Ouch. It's 1 down. 2 down. Then he'll survive. Go team.
The wedding was deemed a great success, and the happy couple begins their new journey.
Bless of attractiveness. +5 attractiveness for a set number of turns. Neat. Armored arm. Huh. 9 damage. That's actually potentially quite good. Let me take a look here. Equipment. Because this one's a good quality version of the same weapon, huh? 9 and 5 shielding versus 6 and 6 shielding. It is 2-handed, though. I like having someone with a crush weapon. Wow, that 19 damage from Book is pretty great. Alright, I'll just hold on to it. More dead spiders. You love to see it. Got some more villager level ups. +1 gathering, that's very exciting. +1 attractiveness. They're getting good combat stats, it looks like. Production stopped. Yeah, I did that on purpose, though, because I'm getting to build a well. 2 more turns to finish that. Beat the undead. It went fine. Got a round shield, a monster bone, and bone spike armor. Turn 42. Oh, free gathering tools. That's actually extremely exciting. Bring those home in a second. What is this? Ribcage. And an ivory bracelet, which might have mechanics. Let me check. What do you do? +1 backstab, which I think only matters in sneak and hunt challenges. Okay. I don't think anyone's good at sneak or hunt, but let me check. Sneak. Oh, I take that back, actually. And he doesn't currently have an accessory, so that answers that question. And it weighs nothing, so nothing of value is lost. Another armored arm. Okay. Okay, the well should be complete. Beautiful. Now, there's a finite number of buildings that you can be running here. Got the cabbage field, which increases the rate of baby production, which is kind of a hilarious mechanic, actually. I do have a point here. So I want a meeting hall. People within the village gain bonuses to speech, will, and intelligence. Children growing up can choose to be the sage class or have a chance to become a scholar or an inventor. Manger attracts beasts and train your people in animal kinship. Children growing up to be gatherers receive 10 more skill points. I was a little late for that, but I may as well take something on the well tree. Let's try the scholar one. I think I actually have a decent chunk of some of these. What's on this list? Some probably need to go hunt down some wicker, but why not? So if I wanted to build that, I already have enough. That's even better. Okay. I'm going to lose a bunch of my wood for this round, but worse things have happened. Speech bonus, will bonus, intelligence bonus, attract human. We probably want to get some more automatic healing resources like pastures, like food generation, I should say. We did get a new gathering tool, but I have to bring it back with the expedition, so just leave everyone to what they're currently up to. I might repurpose him to help with wood. I can't get a significant amount of additional wood. All right. Or can I? No, it's not significant. Maybe if he does this one alone, then they both generate 7 wood, and I'll move somebody back to food afterward. Since we're coming down on it. Killing these spiders, it seems to be working out. Rats and bees. Amber and a wooden ring. So, what's the deal with that guy? Sturdiness. In physical and sickness challenge, damages the enemy and heals you for your sturdiness amount. Interesting. So we know we want to see physical. Just pretty much strength, I think. Here you go, why not? You're the most likely to actually take damage in one of those encounters. I don't know if I can see what random resource is being generated by the well. I can right-click these to dismiss them. That's nice. Here we go. Well-generated fish. Okay. Nice. Big fan of the well, and I'm a big fan of getting it somewhat early. Turn to Astoria here. Turn to town. Okay. Now, gatherers. One of my gatherers needs tools. And Naslava is technically a gatherer, but I also have another character who's more devoted to it. She's the child that just grew up, so I'll give her one. I thought I got a new stack up, didn't I? Hold on. Maybe it got equipped on someone. Should include tools, shouldn't it? Interesting. I'm pretty sure I took all the loot. So I don't know why I don't see the new tools I just found. No, it's okay. Just making sure I'm not crazy. Oh, thank you. I'm blind. It's because it's made of straw rather than wicker. Gotcha. Which means it has different stats. What are we doing on the meeting hall? 2 more turns to finish. And then we probably want... This is probably fine. We should have enough herbs. Next time we get a gatherer, I'll assign them onto herbs. Let's do a new expedition. Send them some food. Enough to get the variety buffs. Definitely need to get around to making more beef jerky.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up
New
in,
child.
but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Let's keep doing gatherers for
Is an
now.
important rite of passage. The
Although I
whole
wish this was a
village
turn
celebrates
later.
this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of...
Saw that last time, so I skipped the voice. Exotic fruit. No kidding. Oh, their stats rolled kind of badly for this job. Oh well, it happens. And they're going to finish building that this turn. Dark Pendant. That's why I was in the wrong place. Okay. Feint and folklore. On social and tactical challenges, double feint damage to damaged characters. Intellect and hex challenges. Okay, so we want to see feint. Or social, rather. And I guess tactical. Speech is bad among the main party. But what about tactics? Let's give it to Vuk then. Cool.
Another night falls over Thea, and restless souls of the damned seek out the living in envy and anger. You can almost feel the approaching wave of these infernal wraiths seeking to burden your souls. But this night, a welcomed guest is seen in the shadows, a Lapiduk, the spirit catcher. This bizarre-looking creature, resembling an overgrown toad with long claws, yellow warts, and a row of razor-sharp teeth, is actually a humble servant of Veles, in the old days tasked with the hunting of wayward souls and misbehaved wraiths, but now hopelessly overfed and ever busy with his task of devouring evil spirits.
Leave the creature to its task.
Your people sleep well this night, and they feel strengthened the next morning.
+5 strength. Which is not for my combat characters, but that's okay. Okay, so we got a bunch of level ups here. They got health, strength, and tactics. They all got combat upgrades. I was hoping to get more gathering type stuff. We now have a meeting hall, which is cool. I could make another meeting hall, but I have a strictly limited number of buildings I can make. People within the village get bonuses of speech, will, and intelligence. Children growing up to choose to be the sage class. I do have 2 children resources, I think. Yeah. Not too helpful, but one day it will grow up. Alright, so get back to making cooked greens, I suppose. It's been working out pretty well. He can do it solo, and he can do it indefinitely. I think I can add more tasks. Yes, I can. And I can make more crafting tools. Only because of my well-generating random resources. Sure. It's gonna end up taking 2 days no matter what I do. Okay, that's fine. No, I can get it down to 1 day. Sure. Wow, Manamir, you suck at crafting, dude. Damn. Guess you may as well start on it. Making more jewelry at some point is probably a good idea. I should probably make more buildings. Maybe more cabbage fields. It seems like babies are really important. And cabbage fields produce babies. So I guess after I make this craft tool, I'd like to kit everyone out with one. And I think, let me see. Stogiev has one. Sobior does not. Manamir does not. Manamir sucks, though. Slava does not. So we potentially want to make several of those. Now, I don't think I have enough resources to make more than one, though. Oops. It warns me when I don't have enough, so I can make 3 with this team. Yeah, let's do that. Then they should be better at making cabbage patches. I think I need to really do a better job of considering human capital in this game. In my first run, a bunch of people just died. And I didn't have enough people to be productive in the village, so cabbage patch seems like it's a really good early choice. This is a shield, I think. Ribcage, yeah. There's some kind of chest over there. Neat. Who's idle? Urban is idle? This will help with herb lore. Oh, Urban just joined our village. I see. And they kind of suck, but it looks like they're not so bad at combat, so maybe I want to send them out to fight in the future. Alright, so we have one tool now. So you want to equip the other people who need tools. Sobior is my second best dude. So you get one. And giving him one might mean that I can reassign some other people here. Let's see. Yep, sure does. Beautiful. So Vislava, why don't you help with the cooking? Awesome. That helps a lot, actually. The well's still producing stuff.
Skies darken, the air gets cold, and your village is visited by the souls of the dead. They do not attack, they simply wander the fields and houses they once lived in, wailing in sadness for their spirits cannot know rest.
Offer prayer to the patron god.
Velez himself steps up from the midst of the souls and speaks. I cannot help these souls, not until the balance is restored to Thea, but perhaps together we can take steps to help out. The fools who destroyed it all still dwell in this world. Go, seek them out, seek the knowledge they wield, discover the past to ensure the future. With his last words, Velez changes into one of the souls once more, and together they move on. You feel you know where to seek this knowledge your god spoke of.
Best check it out. Divine Quest. Sometimes when I get quests like this, they're really hard, so maybe I should be careful trying that. I got another research point. One-handed axes, baked meals, artifacts. Huh. Maybe. I kind of want more buildings first, though. Ooh, I don't really care about the basic effect of the Watchtower, but I do care about potentially all the other stuff that's in the tree after that, you know? Increase the crafting skill, unlocks a chance to craft good quality items. Children growing up to be craftsmen receive 5 more skill points. Herbalist Hut. Increase health regeneration and produce herbs every turn. Children growing up can be a medic. Interesting. I'm going to take this just to see what's beyond it. Guess I'll head to the quest tile here in a second, but they're making one more tool, but I can give some of them some tools now. Namely Vislava. Actually, I think I want to stop them from making another tool. I don't know that I've already committed the resources. Okay. I may have just wasted some resources. I'm not sure if once you choose to do that, you just lose them. My thought is that Manamir should be a gatherer, not a crafter anyway, so this is probably fine. Manamir, you suck at other things. Help with this, please. We're all getting 1 each time, so I think we're probably good on gatherers for now. Once if I start sending one out with the team to try to gather stuff in the wilderness. only going up to plus 30. Need to craft anything right now. Let's try making a watchtower. I think pretty much has to be all wood. Yeah, I don't think I can use bones for any of it. Don't care about the actual direct benefit. All right, they're getting pretty fast at that. Very nice. 2 turns.
You
Divine
find the remains
Quest.
of an old town, built in solid stone, with a large central building that even in its crumbled and rotting state looks very impressive. Like many such places, you feel the cold draft of the ever-present dark mist lurking in every corner. You see a faint light coming from one of the towers in the central building, and you know this is where you must go.
This is an end badly. Investigate.
You enter the old building, and soon realize it must have been a place of great knowledge, as even in the entrance hall, there are vast shelves with remnants of books on them. Indeed, as you go in deeper, you find a rusted shield with the words, "The pen is mightier than the sword, and the sword of knowledge defeats any foe." Before you make another step, you are met by a hooded stranger. "Welcome to the Grand University of Cracovia. How may I be of assistance?" He chimes, as if nothing was awry in the world.
I think we met one of your fellows.
Ah, yes. You must be referring to Professor Common from the Human Advances Department. He's been listed as being on a sabbatical in an old tower for almost a century now. Or perhaps you speak of his esteemed colleague, Professor Hufker? He too likes towers, although he has been reprimanded for using illegal magic, you know. You may want to go up and speak to the board if your interest lies in either professor's field.
A board meeting?
Excellent. You must be from another foreign delegation then. I've been told there might be latecomers. The board meeting is on the 3rd floor, in the Thorn Rose room. You look towards the stairway, and you see it is crumbled and full of cracks, but it should be fine to climb. You go upstairs and find many more empty, eerie rooms, filled with rotten bookshelves and destroyed books, laboratories with smashed equipment, and lecture rooms with decaying tables and the stench of death. But as you enter one such lecture room, you see that at the center, by a large round table, sit 6 people dressed in academic gowns.
Hello?
One of the figures at the table turns to you, and for a second you see only a skull. But then you blink, and an old
I think we
man's
did
face
part of this
stares
in
at you.
the
Hello there. I see
first
you have come
playthrough where
seeking
I died.
answers, yes? How did you find us? We were cursed long ago, never to be found by a living soul, and I dare say you look alive.
Our god told us to come here.
Ah, so they are finally strong enough to try and regain their powers, and so they send you to seek answers.
They're the ones that I think these guys in this like magic college are the ones that got rid of the gods. It's kind of like what the maesters did or are trying to do in Game of Thrones, Song of Ice and Fire.
In short, we were the ones who
Yeah,
took the
I
power
have
of
heard
the
this one
Pantheon
before,
to
okay.
ensure our colleagues could burn the cosmic.
How do you do it? How can we undo
Patience.
it?
Before I tell you, we must ask a favor. We have been cursed to stay here.
Who sentenced
Once
you?
champions of
How
the
can you be
gods
freed
like
of this as a
Elizabeth to
curse?
try and free our souls from these unliving bodies.
Why do you believe you should get freedom
Yes,
after all you've
many
done?
of us share your enthusiasm for the punishment. We are tormented by our faults, believe me. But to be stuck like
Fate
this
seems
forever.
dire.
The old man nods, his face twisted in a
Fight
mixture of fear and sadness.
Intellect.
I have imprinted the location you seek in your minds. You will find it whenever you seek it.
Level 3 intellect. Probably not happening. Fight is maybe happening. Pushing it though. Just gonna try
You
leaving.
feel the knowledge of the place you seek enter your mind, and so you leave the university and its doomed fellows to their cursed fate. The academics simply nod and return to their table. You hear them debating the merits of your decision. As you abandon this place of knowledge, you feel a dose of approval from your deity, although within your hearts you know this was not exactly the route you should have taken.
Huh. Not what I wanted to take anyway. Okay, yeah, I think that me pursuing the Divine Quest too early last time is what got me killed, so I'm gonna take my time this time. They were still working on the Watchtower. See what's in this chest. Chicken leg.
You enter what used to be some old city. Some of it lies submerged in murky dark waters, and a grim mist hangs in the air.
Search the city. Isn't that a magic card?
Trying to avoid any trouble, but the mist around you suddenly forms into the shapes
A
of
very
ghostly
Johnny
figures,
magic card.
and they attack you.
3 ghosts. I guess it's a 2 skull fight, so I'll actually do it here. Oh man, my party's actually pretty good. I'll get my higher health characters in my main hand. That's fine. Could be better, but it's fine. Shield allies 16. Hot diggity. Alright, so bludgeoning damage is like spillover damage. If it kills an enemy, the rest of the damage falls over. So let's put our tankiest character out first. They're pretty freaking tanky. Golly. Spooky Ghost apparently has piercing damage. Okay. I can confuse it though. Which I don't know is necessary. It might be better to just come out. She's gonna kill it on her turn anyway. Yeah, let's confuse it. That one's already confused because it's from the tactical hand. He'll be able to kill it and then do a small amount of spillover damage, so may as well. And I'm hoping the last one is also lower than level 5 so that it can also be confused. It is, and it's blunt damage. Alright, so she's gonna kill this one. Bye, Ghost. Piss off, Ghost.
You defeat your enemy. You continue your
That went
scouting
well.
and find an old stockroom, still stacked with good resources.
Big Hammer, Citrine Axe, Sword of Darkness, Dark Pendant, 22 Topaz, and 7 Leather. Beautiful. Okay. I need to look through that and see what it is an upgrade. So we got the shitty training sword. Citrine Axe is better, but it doesn't have any shielding on it, and it weighs more. Also better, doesn't have any shielding. This one has +1 folklore, +1 gathering, so I want to assign that to someone back at home, I think. Sword of Darkness is 7, 6 shielding, and 3 poison. But they don't get benefit from a shield anymore if they use it. 11 damage. I really like having someone with a blunt weapon. That's axe I'm not going to be able to replace. So I lose the shield. And her strength is absurd. Is the big hammer better than his current hammer? It weighs less, but otherwise is the same. Okay. So that's better. think it's like they can use a two-handed weapon in a single hand if their strength is high enough or something. Feeling much better about this run than the last one. Still building their Watchtower. Should be done this turn. Let me get some level ups. Strength, 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 tactics, and health. Intelligence, medic, craft, will, gathering. The gathering upgrade's actually quite nice. Urban sucks otherwise. You stay over here. Get that once per turn. Now we have a Watchtower. We don't have a research point yet, but can I see what's in the tree now? I can, okay. Palisade. Increase defender's defense in case of an attack. Barracks. Increases the damage skill. Children growing up to be warriors receive 10 more skill points. I'll probably do that one. And not build any warriors until that finishes. So we just got a ranged weapon, which not everyone has. Oh, I lost track of time. We're about at time. Let me equip this on somebody real quick, and then we'll wrap up for today. All right, future Marstead, you're still building buildings. From the research tree, the next thing you probably want is the barracks, and wait to turn any of your children into warriors until you build the barracks. The next thing you want to turn your child into is probably going to be a crafter, because you've got more than enough gatherers right now. You have a new character in your town named Urban who might be a better warrior than he is a gatherer, so you might want to add him to your party, so you've got a full group of 6. Definitely look into building more buildings, though. You've got a bunch of interesting ones right now. You already have one of each of these, so cabbage fields are probably what you really want. I would almost do that the very first thing you do when you log in is make another cabbage field, because that allows you to produce more children, which gets you more humans, and more humans is more success on the whole. Good luck.